For those of you who don't know, my name is Jasmin Vardimon, and I'm the artistic director of my own dance theatre company, which mainly touches subjects of socio-political concern. But besides creating my own work, I'm very passionate about education, and over the years invested a lot of time in creating different programs to nurture and develop young talent. I wrote few courses and programs for university who's running my program, but I also develop programs that we run in our own home base here in Kent, in Ashford. Like JV2 and JV Intensive, both programs develop young dancers, young choreographers, young costume designers, young slide designers, and many other creative and arts administration personnel. So my normal way of communication is through the body, and I'm not a great speaker, so I'm going to read what I wrote as to communicate to you what I wish for the next 25 years to be in the arts. So throughout my artistic and educational work, I was never interested in imprinting my own way of moving. And I was more interested in celebrating the diversity, the variety, and the richness of our society. My work always encouraged to find honesty and generosity, which are the two basic ingredients I believe essential for any artwork. As a company, our aim is to create and share with our audience and participants a unique artistic experience that provoke thoughts and engage on emotional and intellectual level. The two things I require for my dancer are emotional generosity, to be able to share from their inner words, and honesty in performing while delivering the experience to the audience. When engaging and developing the younger generation, those two values are at the core of our work. I believe that if artists only learn technique of the art form and don't invest and share from the inner world in an honest way, then the art will be less engaging. My personal hope for the next 25 years are that we as a society will support and encourage the richness and the diversity of our wide communities, that we will allow equal access, encourage and share, engage more with the diversity of class, as inner worlds could be reached in any background you come from. I hope to see more gender equality in the arts. Historically and currently, much less women being supported when talking on art forms that require leading role for a group of artists, as example of conductors, filmmakers, director of theaters, or director or choreographers who run a big group of artists. It seems that in those sort of artistic roles, there is less trust given to female. With the encouragement to use digital media, I hope that the connection to our most important tool of communication won't get lost, and this tool is our body. Seeing the young generation and my daughter and her friend constantly connected to their electronic device, I'm concerned of the influence that might create on the creative and expressive being and on their connection to their own bodies. Being able to communicate and express with your own body is something I personally hope to do and enable development in others during the next 25 years. On a more personal level, my company just recently received the fantastic news of the success of our capital application. Thanks to Kent County Council and the Art Council, we would be able to have a building in Ashford, Kent, which will be a laboratory dedicated to artistic research, creation, and educational activity. We hope it not to be just a place where we research and create new work, but also a place where we encourage and support and educate the development of the next generation of artists, where we exchange ideas, develop creative thinking, and investigate new collaboration. We hope it to be a creative hub for artistic research and creative study, where a mix of art form, collaboration, and new work, new artistic and educational experiences, for now and for the future generation. Thank you very much.